नमस्ते। हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। आई एम JVN Dr. Anamika Aharwar, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the topic Issues in Software Engineering. Uh, in this session, I would like to tell you about the prerequisite, that means requirements, elicitations. Elicitation requirements is the you can say the first step of requirement analysis, engineering process. uh, what is the role of this? Actually, this helps the analyst to gain knowledge about the problem domain, which in turn is used to produce a formal specification to the software. Okay, so there are a number of issues and challenges encountered during this process. So you can say with the help of this, you can easily go through the problem. So for this, you need some requirement. What are the requirements to solve this problem? Okay, so of course there are some issues which are facing during the process. So here some issues I will discuss about in this session. The first issue is the understanding large and complex system requirements is difficult. Okay, uh, there are some small projects and the large projects, right? Some are very much complicated to understand because it is very tough to understand the problem, what the problem exactly is, because the case is very much complicated. So during this on the basis of the information gathering, the software engineers find out some key points. On the basis of those key points, uh, he will uh, um, just think over that this might be the problem domain, and for this you on the basis of this we will resolve this issue. Okay, so in this first issue, the word large represents what? There are basically two aspects. First aspect is the large constraints in terms of security, etc., due to a large number of users. And the second is the large number of functions to be implemented. Okay, so that means the large complex system requirement includes those requirements which are unclear and difficult to implement. Okay, so something which are not possible in the language which you are using. Okay, so for this it is very much complicated to implement those functions, those large functions, you can say. Now the next issue is the undefined system boundaries. In this issue, there might be no defined set of implementation requirements. The customer may go on to include several unrelated and unnecessary functions besides the important ones, resulting in an extremely large implementation cost which may exceed the decided budget. Okay, so it totally depends on the budget, because you can't give beyond the budget. Okay, because in that budget only you can be able to make or develop that project, or to resolve that issue. So there are some undefined system boundaries which we cannot specify. Okay, the third one is the customer stakeholders are not clear about their needs. Means sometimes the customers themselves may maybe unsure about the exhaustive list of functionalities they wish to see in the software. So they might happen when they have a very basic idea about their needs but haven't planned much about the implementation part. Okay, So sometimes if we see the large number of list, so we are very much stressed. So the how we will complete all the things uh, in this situation, or you can say in the problem solving domain, right? So it is not always easy for the customers or stakeholders, because some things which are not planned, and while or you can say during execution, the things are facing, so that it might be create some problems. Okay, so the fourth one is the conflicting requirements are there. There is a possibility that two different stakeholders of the project express demands which contradict each other's implementation. Also, a single stakeholder might also sometimes express two incompatible requirements. Okay, the so confliction, of course, it is it happens when there are two different stakeholders, because they are different set of mind. Okay, so there's always a contradiction in the implementation. Okay, so sometimes we people that choose for the particular project, there is only single stakeholder should be there, so that it will be easy for the developers to resolve those issues, or because if two stakeholders, then both concerns are necessary. Okay, so it is very much problematic, right? The next one is the changing requirements is another issue. And in this in case of successive interviews or reviews from the customer, there is a possibility that the customer expresses a change in the initial set of specified requirements, and while it is easy to accommodate some of the requirements, it is often difficult to deal with such changing requirements. Okay, so day by day, as the technology increases or upgraded, you can say, there is changing the requirements. Okay, so it is very much tough to satisfy the customer, because as the technology upgradation, it might be affected in the budget also, and the team also. So there might be a issue. Next is the partitioning the system suitably to reduce complexity. Uh, in this issue, the projects can sometimes be broken down into small modules or functionalities, which are then handled by separate teams. Often, more complex and large projects require more partitioning. Okay, because there's large project, because they set a given timeline, in that given time frame they'll have to complete that project, right? So often more complex and large projects require more partitioning. It needs to be ensured that the partitions are non-overlapping and independent to each other. Okay, the next is the validating and tracing requirements. In this issue, cross-checking the listed requirements before starting the implementation part is very important. Okay, that's why sometimes the things are to be verified and then validate. These two terms are very much important in the software engineering. Okay, so there should be forward as well as backward traceability, like all the entity names should be the same everywhere. That is, there shouldn't be a case where student and students are used at separate places to refer to the same entity. So it should be very much clear, and you should be very cautious while using these. Okay, the next is the identifying critical requirements. Means identify the set of requirements which have to be implemented at any cost in very is very important. The requirement should be prioritized so that crucial ones can be implemented first with the highest priority. So it totally depends on the priority ki which part you have to implement first or not, because some requirements are very much critical, and in fact those requirements are very difficult to identify also. Okay, so this is the complicated issue. The next is the resolving the to be determined part of the requirement. Means the to be determined set of requirements include those requirements which are yet to be resolved in the future. Okay, so number of such requirements should be kept at low as possible. Okay, so the next issue is the proper documentation, proper meeting time and budget constraints. In this, ensuring a proper documentation is an inherent challenge, especially in case of exchanging requirements. The time and budget constraints too need to be handled carefully and systematically. So these are some issues which I am discussing here. So this is all about today's session, and this session powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.